Banyana Banyana and the Spar Proteas netball team will be celebrated by the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Zizi Kodwa. This comes after their showings at their respective World Cups. The South African women's football team reached a stage of last 16 for the first time at a World Cup, while the netball team lost in the 5th place playoff after missing out on the semi-finals. For more on this, we're joined by our reporter Ntsako Mukhari from Sandton. Good morning again, Ntsako. When I spoke to you earlier, the event had just begun. How have proceedings unfolded so far?
Thank you very much, Nandi. Like you said, proceedings have gone actually very well. The Minister of Sports, Zizi Kodwa, did address us here earlier, as well as the Deputy Minister of Sports, Mafu, as well as President of Netball South Africa, as well as some dignitaries from SAFA. And we are here because these ladies have made history. And with me right now is one of those history makers in Banyana Banyana striker, Gabriela Salgado, who joins me now. Gabriela, thank you so much for your time. You are here at a celebration breakfast. You weren't here for the previous one because you missed out on WAFCON due to injury. Just being here now and having played in your first World Cup, how do you reflect on that?
Thank you for having me. Of course, playing in a World Cup is incredible. It's the best feeling, you can have as a player. And it's just great to see that we are here today to celebrate women in football and netball and women across the world, especially in our country. They mentioned that professionalizing women's football and sport in South Africa is one of the key aspects that they want to look at. And it's just really great to see that changes are being made. We are making the country proud, so it's due to us.
And just how important is that? You speak of professionalizing. I also asked Culture Proteas this earlier on, but also just to make the strides that we should make. How important is professionalizing the sport?
Like Tembi mentioned earlier today, the Italians couldn't believe that we didn't have a professional league in our country. Just imagine if we do have a professional league, we can win a World Cup. And I think it's just those small steps that we need to take, because as we showed at this World Cup that there's not much gap between us and the other countries. The FIFA rankings don't faze us anymore as South Africans. We know we're going out there to compete, and we did exactly that. We made our country proud, and we qualified for round of 16 for the first time as South Africans. So I think just the small things like professionalizing the league will really impact women's football, and professionalizing football and women's sports in general is something that we need to look into as a country, and corporates need to come on board to help us and make sure that these things are met.
Yeah. And, just before you guys left, we can't run away from it. There were those issues, with contracts and finances and all of those things. Could you just bring us up to speed maybe in where those are and if they've been resolved yet?
Like mentioned before we got onto that plane, things have been put into place and they have been sorted. So, there's nothing much to touch on that.
Okay. So, any money in your bank account yet for the money that you were promised?
No comments. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Nandi. That was Gabriela Salgado, Banyana Banyana striker, just speaking about the importance of professionalizing women's sports. Nandi, this is a conversation that has been going on over and over again in all sporting codes, be it netball, be it football. And now the president has also just promised that they will be looking to be building an indoor netball court, just to help these ladies bridge that gap. They have made it into the top 5 of the world. They have finished 4th at a World Cup before. So like Gabriela was just saying to me now, it's just those small margins that will help South Africa get better and make more strides, Nandi.
Yeah, Ntsako, some big strides being made, and it's good to see, and hopefully long may it continue. We're going to leave it there. That was reporter Ntsako Mukhari joining us from Sandton, where Banyana Banyana and the Spar Proteas are being celebrated.